Our next speaker is Paul Demain. Paul is the Distinguished Scholar of the Population Council, and of course has been an historical demographer and an expert in population policy, all the while that he has been the editor of Population and Development Review. And yet, one might also ask ourselves, where would we be in demography had he and Ansley Cole not put together those regional model life tables some few years ago. Paul Demain, PAA president in 1986, is our next panelist.
The title, How Did We Get Here and Where Are We Going? This is a history that you can easily follow by reading the right background literature, say Dennis Hudson's account of it, or Susan Greenhalgh's, or Jeff McNichol's, David Coleman, and so on, to have a sense of where demography in the US and I dare say most everywhere emerged from. Demography, it was a strong professional need to establish itself as a respectable discipline, basically a scientific organization. It is kind of doubtful that this clean and sharp division between scientists and policy application was limited only to a fringe group. In truth, among demographers, in truth, most demographers, or using that term to denote interest in population studies in general, were interested in the application of their findings to improve the world, so to speak. Had a strong interest in orienting their work to help solve important issues of public policy. This is hardly surprising. Demography as a discipline originated from political economy. So interest in what demographers say, and in turn demographers' interest of what they can say to the rest of the world has increased, and our association has grown. I attended my first meeting in 1959, PAA meeting in Rhode Island at Brown University. It was a kind of a smallish family affair where everybody knew everybody else. Well, this has gradually changed, and by 1980, the decade about which I should be reporting, the meeting at Denver, Colorado, was attended by 750 people. Jacob Siegel was president and spoke on an interesting subject. He spoke about the unhappy subject, the demography of aging. This Denver meeting was now a display of considerable activity in the population field. It produced an index, a 1980 abstract, that looked like something like this, a little thin little volume. Very scientifically, the list goes from first page to last, starts with, well, I showed you this program for Denver in 1980. You are, of course, all in possession of the program for 2008. So here we are no longer a little clan, but we are more clannish than ever, perhaps. The word, as Marx said, the issue is not just to understand the word, but to change it, presumably change it not for the worse, but for the better. And demographers have something to contribute here. Thank you very much again.